Hey everyone, this is Wild Riley. During our little situation where we were off work, I was in the greenhouse on occasion, maybe once a day or maybe once a week. I'd throw a little bit of pottery. And this is pottery just from mud that I found in the backyard, a little bit of mud clay, a lot of sand in it. Everything around here is pretty much sand. But I got down deep enough to find some clay. Two types actually. So I wedged it together, and then I'd form a little disc, and then build little rectangles and attach the disc on the bottom to the rectangles on the sides. And the first couple of pots are pretty crude, but they survive the firing process. And it's kind of cool. You can see like there's a distinct band where it goes from black pottery to just the normal color. And as I started getting a little better, with a little practice, the pieces came out a lot thinner, which is cool. Some of them got a little stylized with little handles on the sides and a little ring on the top for stability, and so I could put a wooden cork in it. And with a little more practice, some of the pieces got a little bigger. So there's a nice bowl, pretty thin. This is one of the most recent ones. And some days I didn't have quite the same inspiration. So they're a little rougher, and you can see there's kind of a convex on the bottom. But it's pretty cool to see like a two-tone pattern. Some of them fired pretty much all black all the way through, but some of them have that line. I put them face down in the fire, and I followed a specific process to fire them black like that. So you see how my hands aren't really, they're getting some soot on them, but with some use that soot will go away and the pottery will always be real dark like that. So just kind of a little update, backyard campfire fired pottery. Like I said, I'm going to make candles, pretty cool looking candles out of beeswax. And then, some of the more crude ones that I can't use, I'll make candles out of them. And some of the nicer ones, like this will probably be a candle because it's cool looking with the little ears on it, little side handles on it. But it'll be nice for like a little 3-wick candle. Definitely this little small one. Some of these cruder ones will be for candles. And the other ones will be more for medicines, herbs, medicines, things like that. Maybe even a mortar and pestle type situation, depending on the thickness. Some of them came out, so I could probably get a stick and round it off on the end and use it to crush herbs and things like that. So yeah, I definitely recommend giving it a try, because you can make pottery out of mud pretty much, and a little bit of sand really made that pottery strong. It was like adding sand into concrete mix. So I feel like these pots are fairly strong, and so if one inadvertently breaks, I'll post another video as to how and why. But this is definitely a useful skill, because now I know how to go out into the middle of nowhere and start making dishes, pots, and ways to boil water and clean water and render medicine and something to eat out of. And a container is a very difficult thing to make in the wilderness. So with the right mud and a hot fire, you can make pottery. So good thing to know. Can't wait till my boys are potty trained and they tie their shoes. We're going to start going out and practicing this kind of stuff. So if you have any questions, post them in the comments. I'll try to get to them as soon as I notice them. And more coming up later. So that's black fired pottery in a campfire.